Christmas so much sweeter. Good morning, 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 good wonderful Wednesday morning to each and every one of you. It's another good day to have a good day. Hope everybody is good, had a restful, peaceful Tuesday night, and you're ready to do Wednesday all over again, whichever part of the state you are. Carriacou, PT Martinique, bless up the sister isles, all the other islands around the Grenada, or the mainland as we call it. Good morning to each and every one of you. Grenadians in the diaspora, how you doing? I know you wish you could be home, but stay where you dare. COVID-19 still very much active, so keep all yourself quiet until such time, until maybe we get the vaccine. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, each and every one of you. Those of you watching on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcast. Good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7. To the folks joining us across the Caribbean, as the ABC Islands, all the islands in between, good Grenadian spicy morning to you. And those of you joining us internationally, the US, UK, Switzerland, Sweden, Canada, Germany, whichever part of the world you are, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. Special good morning to Santa Claus. I've been a good girl all year, so set up your girl right. All right, let's do this. It's time for this morning's word of the day on this December 2nd, 2020. This morning's word of the day is habitude. Habitude. Hebetude. Habitude. It's a noun which means the state of being dull or lethargy. Habitude comes straight from the late Latin noun, which is a derivative of the adjective that means blunt or dull, obtuse. Habitudo first appears in the commentary in the Dream of Scipio by the pagan author Marabicius. Habitude entered English in the first half of the 17th century, or lethargy. Examples of the use of the word: urban habitude, he discovers, can be cured in Grenada. A change in what I see here. Urban habitude, he discovers, can be cured in Grenada. It says Jamaica, but blossom of habitude, but also to avoid becoming my mother. That's this morning's word of the day, habitude, Hebetude. It's a noun which means the state of being dull or lethargy. That's when we say we feeling tired and we just want to sleep, because of its importance and what it means. We forget that waking up each day is the first thing we should be grateful for. This 20 minutes to 7 on the 2nd of December 2020. We are in the land of the living, despite our circumstances, whether we are pleased with where we are in life, whether we want more, we think we deserve more, whatever it is, we get a chance to do better today. We're in the land of the living. Let's be grateful, let's be appreciative, and give thanks. We open our eyes, a simple thank you, Jesus, would do just fine. Be grateful that we are in the land of the living. We forget that waking up each day. Special Education Day reminds us that children with disabilities have a right to the same education that every other child has access to. Good morning to all our special needs children, island-wide, adults as well. Good morning to each and every one of you. Today is a special day set aside just for you as you continue on your educational journey. So I say a special good, hearty Wednesday morning to each and every one of our special education children and adults in Grenada, around the world actually. And today it is also Mutt Day. Mutt Day. Mutt as in the dogs. Let's throw this day to the dogs, not just any dog though. Today we toast to the mixed breeds of the world, so raise your water bowls high because this one is for the mutts. There's no ifs, ands, or mutts about it. December 2nd is Mutt Day and we're here to celebrate. In fact, we love the day so much we celebrate it twice. The next Mutt Day is July 31st. So these are for all the mixed breed dogs. Today is your day, all the dog lovers, dog owners, dog parents. Good morning to you, and give your loved dog a special hug on my behalf on Mutt Day. All right, let's get into the information part of the program. It is Budget Day here in Grenada. The presentation is scheduled for this morning from the Parliament building in Mount Welldale. Here's what's going to happen. At The presentation itself by the minister is scheduled to start at 10 a.m. The broadcast of budget is scheduled to start at 9:30 a.m. So from 9:30, Classic and GBN will be joining up. GBN TV and I believe the social media page will be joining up with the Government Information Service to broadcast from the start of the broadcast, which is at 9:30 a.m. And that's where they give you the prelude, what's to come, what to expect at the presentation, which will be made by Minister of Finance Gregory Bowen at 10 a.m. Well, when Parliament starts at 10 a.m. Which means for To The Point, we are going to have a shortened To The Point program this morning. To The Point will be from 9 to about 9:25-ish as we prepare for the broadcast to start at 9:30. We'll just briefly look at what we anticipate in the presentation, and I'll be hooking up with one of my international colleagues, a Grenadian who lives in the U.S., Kellon Bob, and we're going to briefly discuss what we expect for budget presentation. So keep that in mind. But To The Point is just about 25 to 30 minutes this morning from 9 to 9:25 or 9:30. The broadcast for the budget starts at 9:30, and then at 10 a.m. when Parliament starts will be the actual presentation by Minister of Finance Gregory Bowen. I believe that is it off the top of my head. We are expecting some water today. So those of you who live in flood-prone areas with the leaky roofs, those of you who need to walk with your umbrellas, raincoats, whatever you need to stay dry today, keep that in mind. We are expecting scattered showers today. Of course, we'll have more in the weather report and forecast at just about 7 for those of you on our listening platforms. All right, let's do this. It's time for news. Those of you on our listening platforms, Classic and Hot 98, it's time for the morning edition of news. And those of you on our visual platforms, we bring you...
Economist Lennox Andrews is highly doubtful that the Grenadian economy will grow by 18% over 2020 to witness a positive growth of 6% in 2021. Citing the current trend of negative 12.6%, the government projections of 6% growth he believes is extremely questionable. The numbers were put to the test on GBN's Beyond the Headlines program last night.
Two prominent Grenadians are doubting whether the budget projections are realistic or if the government is biting off more than they can chew. The absorptive capacity of the public sector is under scrutiny, with serious concerns surrounding the implementation of a large public sector investment program. Economist Lennox Andrews says projections for a growth of 18% over 2020 is baffling when high unemployment, a low GDP growth rate, and rising debts are the topics of the day.
I will show you how it will reach up to 107%. You know, given the fact that you're going to have a large current account deficit. Two, capital grants would be falling. Capital grants would be falling. You will have very few capital grants. So the only way to finance a large capital program is through loans. And any loan will cause the country's debt to rise. Simple as that.
I'm not saying the debt would not rise. Obviously, you have to finance the deficit. But you said it will rise to above 100%.
Indeed.
You know, so let's wait for it and see.
Good. Fine. We'll wait and see.
He expects the debt to GDP to drastically rise to previous levels and higher, with more loans being taken for the projects within the budget.
That is why I also said I would want to see a completed budget. Good? Yes, in which you also explain the financing of the budget.
Yes,
because come Wednesday, you're going to have a large overall deficit. You're going to have a large overall deficit, which will wipe out the large overall surpluses you achieved since 2016. Good? And therefore, you need to explain to the nation how you're going to finance that large overall deficit you're going to incur in 2021.
Citing inadequacies in a throne speech delivered on October 9th, Deputy Chairman of the Grenada movement, Michael Church, referencing agriculture, says nothing new has been done. He says the feeder road and other projects listed under agriculture within the throne speech have no special goal while creating jobs in construction.
Area A. And as a consequence of this road, we are going to be opening X acres of agricultural land for new development and rehabilitation. The expansion of the farm labor support program. This is the continuation of something that is very much not well thought about. The rehabilitation of the tissue culture laboratory. There is absolutely no tissue culture laboratory in Grenada for rehabilitation. It doesn't exist.
The tissue culture lab at Maran does not exist, Mr. Church, is that?
You have something at Maran where you had plants. It is not a tissue culture laboratory.
Mr. Church believes the throne speech left more to be desired, especially in relation to youth in agriculture and seriously tackling the issue of predial larceny. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Meanwhile, chairman of the Grenada movement, Dr. Patrick Antoine, believes there's need for a more coherent approach to the budgetary plight. He was left with doubt that the government is following the modus operandi between throne speech and budget delivery.
My own view is that monetary policy is a blunt instrument in this time. It's shown that. It's a blunt instrument because when you look at the way in which the central bank has brought down the discount rate, one of the callers made the point that the private sector had not taken up the facility, and another one made the point that, well, the banks didn't take up the facility to pass it on. And the reason for that is, as one of the callers quite appropriately put it last night, is that there is a problem with aggregate demand. He's absolutely right. And so in the middle of the discussion last night, we started to get this caller in particular, signaling what are the kinds of things we ought to look at. Aggregate demand is a problem, and the question becomes, how do we stimulate aggregate demand, where the monetary policy is a blunt instrument.
Dr. Antoine, who is a former policy advisor to the government, says the 2021 budget must lay emphasis on boosting the healthcare sector to respond adequately to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Right? But there are a lot of things that we ought to be focused on in terms of building a new economy and building a new society, that when you look at the throne speech, it's not there. And the discussions last night, outside of the points raised by Michael Church, was not very helpful in that regard. And so I look forward to that kind of discussion, which the country ought to be having now, which is a different discussion. How do we reprioritize? How do we bring our society up to the point where we have more participation? Yes? How do we bring our educational standards up and prepare for 3 or 4 years from now, when the world is going to try to go back to a normal level of demand, both internal and external? Yes? And to argue that, well, the debt is going up, I think is one interesting point. All governments are increasing debt at this time. I want to be very blunt about that. But the question is, what is the debt being taken on to do?
Dr. Antoine has lauded the forthright nature of recent comments made by Finance Minister Gregory Bowen as he looked ahead to the 2021 fiscal package.
Indeed, it was a heated conversation last night on Beyond the Headlines. Now questions are rising. Is Michael Church for the NDC? Following the resignation of Franca Alexis Bernardine as political leader of the National Democratic Congress last Thursday, speculation is rife that the party will be looking to former and stalwart members to take up the position at the helm. The names being mentioned include former political leader Nazim Burke and former planning minister Michael Church, who resigned under the NDC government some 10 years ago.
Over the weekend, talks arose that members of the National Democratic Congress were in discussions with Michael Church, former Minister of Labour, Social Security and Ecclesiastical Affairs under the Tillman Thomas administration, to potentially lead the party into the next general elections. Church was one of the people expelled from the party after he had quit Thomas's cabinet in 2010 because of a demotion to a junior ministerial position. When asked about the possibility of him rejoining the party and taking over the reins, Mr. Church explained that his loyalty right now is to the Grenada movement.
My dear hostess, I think in a healthy democracy, we need to give all the participants the space and time required to put the houses in order. I am a member of TGM. I hope that answers the question.
You're a member of TGM, which is a political organization, which is it?
No, I am a member of a non-governmental organization called TGM.
And
I
does that
intend to
preclude rejoining the NDC?
Mrs. Campbell, I thought I was clear. I want to give all the various parties an opportunity to get the houses in order so that we can have a healthy democracy.
General Secretary of the party, Glenn Noel, says they are open to discussions with Mr. Church if the need arises.
In the process of recruitment, yes, we have had, many of us are on good speaking terms with Michael Church. So if Michael Church wants to return back to his home, the NDC, the door is wide open and we would not put anything in the way, and we're prepared to have a dialogue with him, but certainly there is an opportunity.
There are also talks in some circles that former political leader Nazim Burke is being looked at to return to the helm. At a news conference last Friday, newly installed interim political leader Adrian Thomas says going forward the party is open to holding discussions with like-minded individuals who want to see Grenada advance.
People, whether you're a stakeholder, whether you're and they have had differences with our program and how we govern and so on, we are quite willing to talk with them and see how we can, at the end of the day, we want to make sure we have a coalition of forces that have the same objective, going down in the same. In other words, we are the rough sea. Let's take it. We are the rough sea in the same boat, heading for the same direction.
Mrs. Alexis Bernadine cited medical reasons for her resignation, which came just over a year since she was elected. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
And moving away from finance to agriculture, last night we broadcast a report about a St. Andrew farmer who complained about losing a crop of ginger to thieves. On Tuesday, Rena Pear visited the young farmer to get a full understanding of what occurred.
26-year-old Tevin Alexander said he is still in shock with what greeted him at his farm on Monday morning, losing an estimated 600 pounds of ginger due to predial larceny. The young farmer said that his crop still had a long way to its mature stage, and he had only recently manured and sprayed for pests. This, he said, can be dangerous for consumers as the substance did not have enough time to dissipate.
Spray malatium, that's a normal thing people use just for ants, you know. It don't affect the ginger in that sense, but the fact that it was recently sprayed, you know, and people tend to grate their ginger without even, you know, skinning it or whatever. Yeah, I just put on the manual to cover it up, and they just took it. So that means the chemicals in the manual is probably still dissolving, and it's still absorbing in the manual, in the ginger.
Predial larceny continues to be the #1 issue faced by farmers in Grenada. Farmers will express their frustration in toiling for days, weeks, or months, only to have others reap the harvest. Alexander is calling on vendors to practice healthy business transactions when purchasing goods.
Even if I didn't just put the manual, it's not something nice to do, you know. We work hard as a farmer, you know, and it's a lot of hard work. Early mornings, late afternoons, you know, hard labor. You know, you put it yourself because it's something that is not just, farming for me is not just something that you do, it's a business, it's something that I love to do too. Well, to be honest, when you're purchasing any goods, you should also always ensure that you know the farmer that's selling it, you know that they are registered and they actually have a garden, and they're planting, because sometimes, and if you buy from somebody that buys and sells and resells, you need to know where they're purchasing from.
The registered farmer told the GBN he constructed a plan that he hoped may help in safeguarding his produce and apprehending thieves. The matter was reported to the Predial Larceny Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, who paid a visit to the farm on Tuesday morning, along with officials from the Ministry of Health. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
With a reason. That's what a defendant will tell a magistrate depending on the situation. And that's exactly the stance taken by politician and businessman in the south of the island. Terry Forrester admits that he violated the physical planning unit setback distance by extending on his business place. He says other persons have also violated the rules, and as such, he will not adhere to the physical planning unit notice to stop work. Instead, he says he's prepared to challenge the unit legally.
Businessman and political leader of the Grenada Empowerment Movement, Terence Forrester, is calling on the Financial Intelligence Unit to investigate what he claims is corruption within the physical planning unit.
I made a little mistake down at my project here en route to the airport. I have violated the setback regulation, I agree, by some 24 feet. But when you look at other properties in the vicinity, they have violated it even worse.
Forrester's allegation of corruption within the unit comes 3 months after Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell expressed concern about the level of ad hoc and arbitrary building that is becoming prevalent across the country. At a meeting with top officials associated with the physical planning unit in September, Dr. Mitchell was quoted in a press release issued by the Government Information Service saying it is not acceptable that a stop notice is given and the contractor and our owner simply ignores this and continues building. That amounts to lawlessness. People cannot be ignoring the law of the land. The Prime Minister also cited discrepancies in the approval times and the historic stigma of corruption that has been attached to the physical planning unit and the planning authority. He promised to move quickly to examine the whole structure and to make drastic changes. Addressing the media on Monday, Forrester, who owns a business along the Calais Main Road in the south of the island, explained that the PPU served a stop notice on him last Thursday for an extension on his business place, saying he...
Consider my project, it's a wooden structure to even start with, it's not even concrete. And when you compare to the violations that I see in this said area out of concrete, it troubles me as to what is the reason behind this. What is really happening? Do we have two sets of laws for two sets of people? If you're white, you're right, and if you're black, stay back. We have to be careful of this. We are sending some messages and signals to the people of this nation, which is not good.
Forrester makes it clear that he intends to fight the PPU legally with no intention to cease work being done on his property.
I agree, two wrong don't make a right, but it seems as though two wrong does make it right. And it seems as though two wrong is only for the right. Two wrong seems to be only for the whites. I repeat, two wrong does not make it right. But it appears that two wrongs is just for the whites. I am continuing with the project. The project is continuing. I want answers from all the examples I've given you. Coming to me, where you come into the wrong one, where you will have to go to court, and we will deal with it at all levels.
GBN reached out to government for any update, if any, as it relates to the Prime Minister's promise to address concerns of discrepancies and historic stigma of corruption at the unit. However, a response was not received. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
On a brighter note, meet the man from Granroy St. John who is responsible for the beautiful floral sight to see on your way up the western side of the island. GBN's Trelana Charles takes you on that journey.
Grenada's Western Main Road is not lacking in amazing sights, but as you exit the village of Grand Roy and continue north, you may notice an unusual spectacle. A growing floral park overlooking the sea, where poles are topped with handmade flower pots and a variety of tropical plants. The mastermind behind this beautification project is Jack of all trades Anthony Hazelwood, a resident of Grand Roy, St. John. GBN met with Mr. Hazelwood at the site where he shared that what has grown into a beautification project started off as an attempt to promote his flower pot making business.
The whole thing started off like I wanted to put a few pots up on the hill to more or less advertise what my work, and then from there people start to pass and I'm like, keep up your good works, but I mean for me it was just like a small thing, you know, and because of the way the interest people was taking, it caused me to more or less like carry it a little further. My thoughts start to go a little further, carry me a little further, and with that now I start to use the opportunity not only to advertise but to beautify.
At 62 years old, Mr. Hazelwood is full of life and says he feels like a 32-year-old. He jogs every day and says he's one of the lucky ones as he's able to do what he loves for a living. Equipped with determination and a wild imagination, he has plans to completely develop the area by including safety railings, benches and 2 gazebos to overlook the sea. But he says it is a slow journey as the cost of materials currently come out of his pockets.
I feel if somebody, let me say, sponsor me, it's supposed to more or less speed up the process. You know, and from day one, I was doing it on my own and I wasn't playing around. So I should not just stand up, sit down and wait on material, and, you know, so regardless of what I buy in my thing, as you know, because I go to them for things, and well, I know government things take process. I go through all kind of things, so you have to take these things into consideration too.
As a strong believer in God, Mr. Hazelwood had a word of advice for anyone like himself who has the urge to do something bigger with their skills and potentially impact their own village.
Positive is a good thing. So as long as you're going down that direction, put God first and He will direct your path. You love computer, you love whatever, put God first. This must be my grace, because through this I could afford to, if people say, boy, I like it, I just say, praise God. Stay positive and live.
The project has already attracted many onlookers and have increased incoming requests for his flower pots, but he says he's most passionate about finishing what he...
There, we need to take a drive up the western coast, Beverly.
I agree.
Moving on, the request which brought about the suggested merger of the Grenada Cocoa Association and the Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association by government has finally come to fruition. The debate and consultation on the issue had been left in limbo for a few months. However, the grant and loan funding to curb the effects of the pandemic have at last been received by the GCNA. We get details in this report.
The request for financial assistance, made more than 8 months ago, has finally been realized as the Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association received the grant funding of $1 million. This was part of the emergency COVID relief plans by government, the full amount being $3 million, with a loan amounting to $2 million. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, Mike Sylvester, signed the grant agreement on behalf of government.
This first $1 million that is being handed over today is for direct support to the farmers, price support. So what it will allow the GCNA to do is to be able to continue to buy the supplies and so on from the farmers, even while they themselves are facing constraints due to a number of issues, including, of course, supply chain disruptions and so on that they're facing as a result of the pandemic. So it's a very important support that will benefit the farmers directly, and so we are very happy on behalf of government, of course, to be able to be providing the support.
The association at the onset of the pandemic had been cash-strapped due to the lockdown and the financial difficulties which arose from having to buy nutmeg from farmers while being unable to export.
The $2 million is a concessional loan that is on the table. The terms and conditions, of course, have not yet been finalized, and we are hoping that we can do this in the shortest possible time. The support, of course, is time sensitive, and so we are hoping that we can, in fact, do so before the end of this year. So we look forward to continue to work with the GCNA to be able to finalize all of this and to be able to deliver the additional support so that the GCNA can continue to function and continue to deliver support to the farmers of our nation.
And supports the GCNA, or the government support the GCA, or the government support farming on a whole. The government is making a serious injection into the livelihood, especially of folks in the rural parts of this country. So on behalf of the association, I want to place on record our thanks and gratitude for this grant given to us. And we can assure the government of Grenada that we'll put this money into very good use.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Congress of Caribbean Beekeepers has ended in St. Lucia with a call for greater youth involvement and the incorporation of new technology in safeguarding the future of honey production. Details in this report.
We're now in sunny Florida. How is everything this morning with you?
Beautiful. Thank you.
The three-day virtual Congress of Caribbean Beekeepers Associations was truly an international event with participation from Europe, North America, and Asia.
Greetings from India.
We had presentations from France, places where it would have been difficult sometimes economically for them to get to St. Lucia to participate.
The conference covered a wide range of issues facing the beekeeping industry, including concerns over the lack of finance. A number of banks participated, along with marketers and exhibitors of honey products, ranging from honey to the many byproducts now on the market.
The next thing we'll talk about now is candles.
The host of the 10th Congress of Caribbean Beekeepers, Richard Matthias of the Ayanola Apiculture Collective, welcomed the COVID-19 inspired format of a virtual conference. He said this added value to the quality and depth of presentations.
I think moving forward, it's definitely going to be the format for us to do a blended Congress, having it both virtual and physical appearance. I think it all goes well. This is a new model for us to have this kind of event.
Mr. Matthias highlighted threats to pollinators such as bees and other insects. He urged the public to get involved in spreading awareness of the value of all pollinators.
There's very little research, very little information on the pollinators of the Caribbean, particularly our indigenous stingless bees. These species and our leafcutter bees. These species of bees go totally unnoticed.
The Congress noted that beekeeping has no future if science and technology are not incorporated into the development of the industry.
You need to get the scientific data in. You need to do the little, even if it's just jotting down on a piece of paper, the observations you make every day over the course of a year. This is the beginnings of a scientific experiment.
The 10th Congress of Caribbean Beekeepers was made possible through the support of the Global Environment Fund, SGP, UNDP St. Lucia, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, and telecommunications service provider, Flow.
Today is December 1st, and it is World AIDS Day, observed under the theme Global Solidarity, Shared Responsibility. Sexual and Reproductive Health NGO GrenChap, which now includes members of the former GrenAIDS organization, together with the Health Ministry, facilitated some testing activities to create awareness. Curlin Charles, events coordinator for the National HIV Response Committee, says this year, the focus was placed on targeting businesses in their bid to create AIDS awareness, a consequence of COVID-19 protocols.
This year, the committee has decided to go into business places to conduct testing, HIV testing for these businesses. Because of COVID-19, we had to be very creative Usually we are on the streets mobilizing persons to get tested because of COVID-19, and we want to make sure that we follow the protocol, and so we decided to go into business places to conduct testing.
Charles says though 2020 put plans on hold, they are looking forward to 2021, where a new initiative will see the provision of necessities to people living with HIV and AIDS.
We're looking forward to 2021 to start our new food bank, and the new food bank would be asking businesses to assist us in providing food to persons living with HIV and AIDS. As we know, COVID happened. We have a lot of persons who are HIV positive who are unemployed. We had some persons who were working in the hotel industries and so on. Some of them are home, and we really want to provide the food that they need in order to take their medication and remain healthy.
As you celebrate the life of your loved ones, Just Cool Photos offers live streaming, virtual interactions, and video recording packages for all funeral services. Contact us through your funeral directors or call 473-409-1981 to choose your package.
These have been tough times, and we could all use a helping hand to get through this period. GUT Credit Union gives you the opportunity to do just that without a worry. What are you looking forward to? A relaxing staycation? Brand new appliances or devices? Consolidating your debt to get more money in your pocket? Not a member? No worries. Come in and find out how you too can make the most of this offer. Or visit us today. Yes, you can have a brighter Christmas season with GUT Credit Union. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues,
liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
The Esplanade Mall, something for everyone. Go on a shopping spree today and experience some magic.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Bruv.
Hello?
I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello? Ah.
Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Ace and Napper means getting help when you walk through the door. Ace and Napper is variety and quality at the right price. Ace and Napper has everything you will need for the household, for your lawn and patio. Even the highest quality paints, beautifying your home inside and outside. Just the right building supplies you need. And Napper providing the best in automotive supplies and accessories. The guarantee is we are so much more than a hardware store. Ace and Napper on the Morris Bishop Highway and Cross Street in the city. Ace will always be the helpful place.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Thank you so much for your patience. Those of you who stuck with us, those of you just joining, happy to have you. A blessed Wednesday morning to each and every one of you. Unfortunately, there's no Request Wednesday this morning. Don't eat out my head. But don't worry, I have some exciting information to share with you, our viewers and listeners. I have joining me as our virtual guests this morning are two representatives of Real Value Supermarket, Camellia Brown and Jem Andrews. My memory good? Jem, ain't it? Ain't?
Yes,
you see? Ooh, go girl with the memory. And they're here to tell us about the Real Value. They'll be launching their online shopping platform today.
Yesterday. So it actually has launched yesterday. So customers can go on, they can log into our website right now. So it's live right now.
Wow, well, that's exciting news. So tell me more about this. I know you've started, as we got into COVID, there was the WhatsApp shopping available, but now you're stepping it up a little bit further. And this is something that your customers have told you they needed, the online shopping platform. Tell me more about what spurred the actual launch of the online shopping.
Right. So, what we can say spurred the actual launch of the online shopping platform was the issues that customers were having. in terms of the whole COVID pandemic and with them being in the long lines. And it's just really an extension of the WhatsApp ordering process. We realized how effective the WhatsApp ordering was. So we wanted to kind of branch out to extend the best service that we can to our customers.
Yes, as well, we actually generated feedback from the shoppers who would have utilized the WhatsApp ordering services. So we went to them, we spoke to them, we asked them, what can we do to improve the service? Because remember, Real Value is all about our customers and developing, best, practices for our customers. So with the feedback that we would have gotten from our customers who used online shopping, WhatsApp ordering, then we decided, hey, this was the greatest time ever to actually put online shopping into place.
Right.
And this also comes at a time when Real Value is celebrating its 20th anniversary. Congratulations. 20 years is definitely an accomplishment. What are some of the things that you're also doing to commemorate such a milestone?
Okay, well, it's August the 20th is our actual anniversary. It's the day in 2000 when Real Value actually opened its doors for business, right? So during that time, we had given away like 200 prizes during the course of the August,
right? So customers received a number of great prizes. A number of great prizes was distributed across the board to all of our customers.
We also gave away the stove.
Yes, we had a stove giveaway, and that was very successful as well.
Yes, and during the height of COVID-19, because August, a couple months ago, things were not as, I don't know, like, what's a good word for it, Jen? Calm? Calm? Things were not as calm as it was right now. So, of course, 2020 has been a challenging year for all, but we still, came up and we did try to do something.
Exactly. So although 2020 was a challenging year, and although 2020 seems like a year of no hope, Real Value IGA is sticking to our team for Christmas as well, celebrating a season of hope. And with that, we want to provide the best service in terms of convenience and quality service to our customers with our online shopping platform.
So tell me Go ahead, Camilla.
What I was saying is that as we're going into that, with the online shopping platform, you could have persons from all over the world utilize the online shopping platform. So let's say you have a cousin or aunt who would have wanted to send a barrel for you, of goods, groceries and stuff for you. For you to enjoy your Christmas a bit more.
They can shop for you. So they can go on our website. It's www.realvalueiga.com. They can log into our website. So people from London, New Jersey, New York, Canada, they can log into our website right now and shop for their families in Grenada.
That I was going to ask, actually, the platform. But how does it work in terms of how specific I need to be in my shopping? How exactly will I be able to do this?
Well, once you log on to our site, it's very user-friendly, it's very interactive, and it's modern. And everything is to your, how should I say it? It's right there for you. You don't have to search too hard for anything. So we have the aisles well displayed. So we have the deli, the bakery, the frozen, the meat. So you can search by aisle categories. You can also, what makes our platform unique as well, you can search by specialty items, right? So there's a special category for specialty items. So people who have dietary restrictions, like diabetic, so we have sugar-free, lactose-free, gluten-free. They can search via those categories as well. If you do want to see items that we have on sale, on special, you can search that as well. All the items that we have in store, in stock, you can search that as well. So once you log in and once you start shopping, you can see a preview of all those categories and you can select accordingly. But what we would like to advise customers before they can get a feel, when they log into our website, they can get a feel of the website, and they first need to create an account, right? They would need to create an account on our website, and then they can proceed with their shopping.
Yes, and the information on the website is not very intrusive.
Yes.
It's like your name, your number, your contact information, where you live. Because what happens is that once you place an order with Real Value, we notify the customer as everything happens.
Yes.
So once your order is being picked, once it's ready for delivery, we call you. So there's active communication going on with our shoppers once you place an order.
Exactly. So every step of the way, the customer is notified. When they hit the checkout button, they will get a notification with their order being confirmed. When we start to fulfill the order, they would get a notification that the order is in progress, like Camilla just said. And when it's ready for delivery or pickup, they would get a notification as well. So every step of the way, the customer will be notified. One thing we do also want to mention is that people who have a frequent shopper card, we would like you to just remember to, when you're signing up, to import your frequent shopper card number. And that's the 11-digit card number at the back of your card. So you don't want to miss out on all the great deals that frequent shopper has to offer and your points as well.
Okay, well, before I know we had some questions yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of the questions was about the frequent shopper. How do you go in and put in your card number? The frequent shopper card is 12 digits, right? But in our website, on our website, it asks you to put in the first 11 digits. So the 12th number is a number that you would not place inside of that field.
Right. So it's only the first 11 digits. So that last number at the back of your card, you just leave it out of when you're entering your card number.
What's the estimated turnover time from the time I place my order to when I can pick it up or have it delivered? How length of time? What's the length of time there?
Right. So we have 2 lead times. So we have a lead time for pickup and delivery. So for pickup, it's 3 hours, and for delivery, it's 9 hours. So for example, if you would like a pickup and you place your order at 3, the latest time, which is the last time you can get a delivery, would be 6:30. Right? If you place an order for pickup anytime after 4, then that goes into the next day. Yeah, so that pickup time slot would be available for you on the next day. And as I'm on the time slot, when you are checking out, you would see all the available time slots. So you can select which time slot suits you best, whether you want to pick up after work or whether you want a delivery after work. Any time slot that you find best suits you or is more convenient to you, then you can choose that, and you can highlight your locations as well.
Yeah, so what she's saying is that you are the author of your time.
Right.
So we have time slots, our time slots, that, you go in there, you're going to be home at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but then somebody's going to be home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You put 3 to 4 in there. So you're the one that's going on the site and selecting your pickup time or your drop-off time.
Or your delivery.
Yeah, or your delivery time. So you're there. You're the one who's in control of your interactions with the supermarket.
Exactly. At the moment, we don't have any same-day delivery. So if you place an order today for delivery, it would go in for the next day. However, in the event that you need your groceries right now, we are flexible. We are willing to work with everybody who has any express delivery requests. So you can contact us on our websites via the contact page, or you can contact us via our customer service phone. So that would be 404-2121. So in the event that you would like to request an express delivery, you can contact us, and we are flexible to that as well.
Is there a cost for normal delivery or express delivery?
Right. So for express delivery, depends on your location. Right. So if we have a number of zones that we would be delivering to for free,
and the delivery is free.
Yes, and the delivery is free.
$100.
Yes. So yes, as Cammy say, $100. The minimum spend for our website is $100. Right. So that's the minimum spend on for pickup
or delivery.
Yes, or delivery. So that's the minimum spend.
So when you spend the $100, there's no additional cost for delivery once you're within those zones.
Once you're within the free zones. And some of the free zones we can highlight, for example, we have River Road, Woburn, the entire area of Grandans. We have Classwood Bay, we have La Frere Blue, but all of our free zones would be posted up on our social media, so customers can preview that. As well as when they log in and when they're about to check out, they can look at all the zones that we have as well, and all the zones that are there are free zones, free delivery zones.
And for the places further from River Road and La Frere Blue and so.
Right. So the places
and
further,
what's the furthest you can deliver?
Well, right now we are still in the process of tying in or trying to figure out the outer parish delivery. So, for example, Grenville, Guave, and Sates, we are in the process of that, but we will, and it's coming soon, we will put forward deliveries island-wide, right? So we are encouraging customers to stay tuned and to stay tuned to our social media and our Facebook page so they can be updated whenever we have anything new going on with the online platform. Right, so right now it's delivery free to selected locations. However, if anybody right now would like to put in a request for any outer parish, we are flexible to that as well. Right, so it would be considered. No delivery would be turned down, so any outer parish delivery would be considered.
Okay, so just remind us again where we can go on to make our online requests or online groceries, what we need to keep in mind and what we need to do to ensure that we can benefit from the service Real Value is offering as they celebrate 20 years.
So the website is www.realueiga.com, right? So as soon as you open that site, you go in Google or I don't know, Internet Explorer.
If anybody is using that, but still.
Wherever you deem it necessary to go. Once you open it, you could see a bright, very colorful site, very interactive. It moves, it shakes, it spins.
Right. And it's, as she says, it moves, it shakes, it spins. It's also mobile friendly. Right, so if you log on to our website, www.realvalueiga.com on your mobile, you would have a great experience. It would not be a challenging experience, but it would be a fantastic experience, a mobile experience.
Thank you, ladies, so much. Again, congratulations on 20 years of existence for Real Value Supermarket. Thank you so much, and good luck with the online shopping platform. I know there are a lot of viewers and listeners on the outer parishes waiting to hear when island-wide delivery is what should I say, definitely available.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. We'd just like to, before we leave, just say a special thank you. We've had a lot of people in the background working towards, building the sites, our category management department, our accounts department, IT, purchasing. We had a tremendous support group as well. We've had people who've come on board to test the sites and everything like that. The staff, we just want to thank them.
I just want to thank everybody.
Cleveland to do the ads.
Right. So the entire marketing team, as she said, the entire team in Real Value who would have contributed to making this our online launch a success, and all our customers who participated in our soft launch as well. We would just like to say thank you. Also, we just want to not leave out the fact that 20 customers who use our site right now have an opportunity to get a special prize, right? A gift. A gift, right? So if you log on right now and you shop right now, once you're within that 20 top customer list, then you would have a chance to win a special prize from the online shopping team at Real Value.
Thank you very much, ladies. Congrats again. Enjoy it. Enjoy your Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday.
Right. Thank you.
Representatives of Real Value Supermarket, Camellia Brown and Jem Andrews, as the supermarket celebrates its 20th anniversary. It is launching its online shopping platform. The website realvalueiga.com, realvalueiga.com. Log on, benefit from it. You can get free delivery. Selected areas will benefit from free delivery. The outer parishes, the outer areas, consideration will be given, I guess, to where you are and so on. So feel free to check it out and see how you can benefit. All right, it is now 22 and a half. I'm making sure my calculations are correct. 22 and a half minutes on to 8 o'clock. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hook up with Junior for this morning's traffic cam. Stick and stay. This is Good Morning Grenada, Classic GBN Hot 98. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going. This holiday season, let Juve bring you 100% joy with its magical chocolate products. Holidays from the management and staff of Juve Chocolate. Juve Chocolate, raise your bar.
Feel good facts. Help prevent cold and flu by washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. That's the time it takes to remove most germs. No soap and water? No worries when you've got alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
From Monday, November 2nd to Thursday, December 31st, GBN's Christmas Caravan will be blazing the trail of goodness across Grenada. Join us as we journey daily to find the hottest deals this Christmas season. Win prizes from our partners. Get recipes for your favorite Christmas treats and bust a tune in the Christmas Karaoke Fun segment. It's GBN's Christmas Caravan. Weekdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Live on Classic Radio 105.5 and 105.9. GBN Television Channels 7 and 11. GBN's Facebook page and GBN's YouTube channel. Your mid-mornings will never be the same.
The Christmas Caravan is brought to you in part by Hubbard's and the Food Fair Supermarkets, Gittins Healthcare, Sissons Paint, and Bryden and Miners and Ace Hardware.
Remember, if you have flu symptoms, do the right thing and stay at home to avoid giving it to others. Remember, you can be infectious up to a week after developing symptoms, so rest up and take it easy.
Stop. Stop the spread of germs that can make you and others sick. Cover your nose and mouth with a tissue when you cough or sneeze. If you don't have a tissue, use your elbow. Wash hands often, especially after coughing or sneezing into a tissue.
EC Polymer Notes, our new money.
Here's how you can detect genuine EC polymer notes. Feel. Polymer notes feel smoother than the material from which paper notes are made. Also, the front of each note has raised bumps at the top left-hand corner. These
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 15 and a half minutes onto 8 o'clock. We are preparing to join Junior Checkley for this morning's traffic cam. The stream hasn't started as yet, so what I will do at this point is to play some of the requests that I received, because I know people were expecting today to be Request Wednesday, and I have 2 requests on the WhatsApp and one on YouTube. So what's going to happen? This is where we're going to cut the Facebook stream because of copyright laws on the platform, but don't go too far, because you know the traffic cam is also broadcast on the GBN Facebook page, so you can always see what's happening in traffic cam if and when it does start. But for now, we're going to end this part of the program on Facebook, but you can also join us on YouTube, and you can join us on the website, GBN TV, Classic FM, Hot FM. We have loads of other platforms that you can tune into. Make a request if your heart so desires. So we're going to get into that. So bye to the folks on Facebook. See you on any of our other platforms, or don't go too far, because Traffic Cam hopefully will start soon. So bye Facebook. All right, while we wait on Junior for this morning's traffic cam, let's get into a little bit of a request until then. This is time for us to spree. So we're going to do what we want until Junior say, look, traffic cam. So one of the requests that I saw on the WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp. This one is called It's Christmas Again by Luta. Until traffic cam. Christmas again? Right, there we go. Until traffic cam starts. Let's do this.
It's my morning. All your wake up. It's Christmas time, so shake up. And me neighbor ham done wake up. It's Christmas again. It's Christmas again. It's Christmas again. It's Christmas again. So let we drink. And let we party. Oh lordy, lordy.
That's right, we're playing some Christmas requests until traffic cam starts. This one is called Blue Christmas. This is another WhatsApp, so let me give all you a hint now. If you want to hear a song, you have, I can't even tell you I have 10 minutes. I suggest you make the request now. Pronto, hasta pronto. Make a request now because we only have about 10 minutes or so to play them. So let me, look, somebody on the landline. I'll get into Blue Christmas just now. Hold on. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, how you do?
So I tell you, really, that's small for you. Yeah, I want a song this morning by the Merry Men, please.
That anyone?
The Merry Men, yes.
Okay, no problem.
Fast beat.
I want a fast beat?
Yeah,
in fact, you want to shake a leg, girl?
I'm telling you, because I want to see you do it again.
Oh, me, I want to make a tongue.
Well, alone in.
Okay, fair enough.
Right,
all right, no problem. All right. All right, from Luther, we go into a classic Elvis Blue Christmas, and the person who requested it on the WhatsApp wants to play it for tune. Hold on, I'll start it over. The person who requested it wants to play it for their mother who is in her 70s. And I hear her and my aunt saying that my granddad loved that song. It will remind her of him. So instead of playing her favorite Mariah, try and play Blue Christmas for them, please. The mom, Miss Myra McMeo, and my aunt Noreen Brazan, coming from your daughter and niece, Abigail McMeo. This one is Blue Christmas from Elvis. We're starting it from the T.O.P.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
I don't think that song could get old at all, and that song can get old. All right, let's play a Merry Men. Hold on, I have a lot of Merry Men in front of me. Let's see what this one has up its sleeve. Ooh, pace. All right, there we go.
I've got that old feeling that seems to fill the air. It's Christmas in my Caribbean land. And although there's no snow or sleigh bells to be heard, this feeling's oh so grand. Now soon the bells will be ringing, the choir singing in good cheer, and old forgotten friends are brought to mind. Oh, tell me I'm a feeling, why can't this Christmas feeling exist among all people through the year? I gon' drink up me sherry, I gon' drink and be merry. It's Christmas time again throughout the land. I gon' wake up real early, bake me jug and me turkey. This feeling's oh so grand. I can invite me neighbor to stop by for a liquor. Old forgotten friends are brought to mind. Oh, tell me I'm a feeling, why can't this Christmas feeling exist among all people through the year?
right, run into a Celine Dion. Oh, yeah, Tad Boy, the classic. This is Christmas.
And what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, for we can fall strong, the rich and the poor ones. The war is so long.
And then we're going to get into a 2020 parang. Yes, a 2020 parang. Pay Me by Kings or Kings by Pay Me, one or the other, but it's a WhatsApp request. Let's hear what's in the dance by here. So
Me boy, I just trying to sing. Nah, I see you performing all over the place, dog. You get through. Boy, the people were so caparang, so I giving it to them. But it's still pressure. Pressure? What you mean? Hear this. Hey. Yeah. Last year for Christmas I had a plan to start to sing soca parang. I realized that it's not easy. Everybody who called me to perform, they say I could stay and sing all night long, but they have no money to give me. So I decide I have to sell something on the side to try to make money. So every time as I done performing, you could see me trying to sell Pay Me. Up in Princetown, I perform all around, but it seems like nobody ever pay me. I went for the spin and then down in Point 40, but it seems like nobody ever pay me. Pay me, pay me, pay me. Nobody ever pay me. 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 I went by Baron and Kenny J to live to perform and them get paid. Them fellas tell me just to keep trying. I even went back and checked the baby. I went and revised the whole recipe. I can't understand why people not buy it. Every single bite, it tasting so sweet. It's seasoned with spices and wrap up in leaves. I lower the prices, buy one get one free, and still nobody ever pay me. I perform all over Arima and Safari, but it seems like nobody ever pay me.
oh, understand. All right, I get it. Kings, and the name of the song is Pay Me, P-A-I-M-E. All right, I get it. All right. All right, let's get into another classic. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, possibly the final request. Let's see what happens.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to go out with a reggae. This one is a WhatsApp. Another classic. We're going out with a Jacob. Thank you so much. Well, we didn't have traffic cam, but I got to play some of the requests that I had, so at least I'm grateful for that part. Have yourselves a safe, productive Wednesday. Remember this morning, shortened to the point from 9 to 9:25, 9:30. Broadcast for the reading of the budget begins at 9:30. The official presentation starts when the sitting starts at 10 a.m. So this is where you need to be. Don't touch that dial, radio or television or Facebook or YouTube. This is your information center. Have yourselves a blessed, productive Wednesday.
It's Christmas time in the ghetto.